probably best that you all not be together, because when people who have addictions,
Right,
when they're in the throes of their addiction,
right.
they shouldn't be together, because if one person is trying to get clean and the other person is not, then eventually you're going to fall back into the trap. You understand?
Judge Boyd questions a dad about his children's ages. His confusing answer nearly derails his plea deal in a moment of pure chaos.
All right. Court is calling 2022 CR 10418, State of Texas versus Angel Galindo. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins for the state, Your Honor.
Joanne
Defense.
Akel from Mr. Galindo.
Are you Mr. Galindo?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery? Did you review it with your client?
As far as I can tell, I have, yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery off the record. This is an application. All right, we're back on the record. Mr. Galindo, I'm showing you what's entitled application for deferred or community supervision.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you sign it?
Yes.
Showing you what's entitled true bill of indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
We are.
Mr. Galindo, I'm showing you what's entitled court admonishments and defendant's waivers and affidavit of admonitions. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places? Did you understand you're charged with the offense of possession of controlled substance? Penalty group 1 gram to 4 grams. That's a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes.
If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand by entering this plea you were giving up those rights?
Yes.
Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty, sentence you up to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Right. Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
He's been able to discuss the case with the judge, and I find him competent.
All right. Do you believe he was sane at the time of the offense?
I do.
And do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Judge.
Mr. Galindo, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, there's a $500 fine. State recommends deferred adjudication. They're taking into consideration County Court Cause number 6922227, grand jury number 787-155. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
Defense, is that the plea?
Yes, Judge.
State?
Yes, sir.
Showing you the waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No, Judge.
Next, I'm showing you outside the agreement. The state is recommending that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 5 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation and 160 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes.
Then to the offenses charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Contest.
State, any evidence?
Your Honor, I offer State's Exhibit 1 attachments.
No objection, Judge.
Showing you the waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence State's Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding you guilty as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, I would just request the court to follow the plea bargain agreement.
All right. Mr. Galindo, who is Christina Lynn Lopez?
That's my girlfriend,
All right.
one of my baby mamas.
You mean one of the mothers of your child?
Correct.
How many mothers of your children do you
I
have?
got two.
All right. And what are their ages?
One's 45, and then my other one's 30, it'll be like 37,
All right. And how old are you?
40.
If you're 40, how do you have a child that's 45 years old?
So
Meant the mothers, Judge.
Oh, the mothers. Oh, okay. I was just
Not
like,
giving
what?
you the
My-
child's
my-
age.
yeah,
All right. What is the age of your children?
17, and then 16 and 14.
And who is raising them?
I signed over custody to my aunt.
So how long have you been using?
Since I was 16.
And how often are you using?
Well, recently I had been doing my own treatment, and I've been clean for 6 months prior before getting locked up.
But you were not clean on this day.
No, that's over 2 years ago.
All right. So how much had you been using?
I've been using about maybe $50 a day.
What's your criminal history?
Assaults, and I think I have just assault, and then one possession charge that I got just did time served for, and that's it.
Have you ever been in any type of treatment?
I went to the DAC over there up by Applewhite Road.
Mhm.
I completed that. I completed another class that was at a church. I think it was something elite.
Elite counseling?
hmm
How long ago has it been since you completed elite counseling?
Since it's been like over 20 years, something like that.
Okay. So what year did you have your final treatment in a program?
It's probably been like over 18 years ago.
Okay. When's the last time you talked to Miss Lopez?
The day I got incarcerated.
And is she using as well?
She is a recreational user, yes.
Okay. It's probably best that you all not be together, because when people who have addictions,
Right,
when they're in the throes of their addiction,
right.
they shouldn't be together, because if one person is trying to get clean and the other person is not, then eventually you're going to fall back into the trap. You understand?
Yes, I do.
All right. When's the last time you had employment?
It's probably been like over like through the state, like anything. It's probably been like 10 years.
Okay. And what did you do?
I was a bartender on the Riverwalk and a waiter.
All right. So have you ever been to prison?
No, ma'am.
All right. Where did you get the tattoo?
The tattoos?
No, the tattoo, the necklace tattoo.
Oh, I got them in the free with one of my brothers.
Okay. And do you have any support, family?
Yes, I do. I have a mom and a stepdad.
And if you were released, where would you be living?
Most likely around them, because they don't like drugs, and their whole motto is they do not like any type of activity that's negative.
All right. I'm going to send you to 5 years deferred. There's a $500 fine that will be probated. Take in consideration County Court Cause number 6922227, grand jury number 787155. There should be 160 hours community service restitution. I'm going to want a TAP evaluation and a referral to felony drug court. That will be in custody. It's Tuesday, so felony drug court should probably be able to see you this week, but if not, they'll probably see you at the latest next week.
Okay.
You need to be honest with them, because if you work their program and are very serious about it, They can help you, give you the tools to maintain your sobriety and also help you with housing and that type of thing if people don't want you staying with them. You understand?
Correct.
There's to be no contact with Christina, Christina, Lynn, Lynn, Lopez. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. The UA hotline until further notice. You to provide residency. Within 45 days of release. Field visits. One time per month. Until further notice. Proof of employment. Within 45 days of release. There's been no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. And there's to be 90 sober meetings in 90 days. Probation, is there anything else?
Can you say how many community service hours again?
160.
I nothing else, Judge.
All right. Mr. Galindo, is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it?
Yes.
Because this is a plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes.
We can go off the record. So in this court, to be successful at probation, honestly, communication is key. So if there's an issue, if you relapse, let probation know. If you feel like probation is not addressing the issue that you have presented to them, you can always come back to the court and we'll see if we can address it. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Judge,
So we're in court with Angel Galindo, who is facing a felony drug charge. He's got a plea deal on the table, and everything seems routine until Judge Boyd starts asking about his kids. That's when things get a little awkward. She asks who the mother of his children is, and he says his girlfriend. Then she asks their ages. He pauses and says 45. The judge does a double take, thinking he meant his child was 45 years old. He quickly corrects himself. He meant the mother is 45 and his kids are teenagers. After clarifying that chaotic moment, Judge Boyd gives him a chance at 5 years of deferred adjudication, but with a strict warning: stay away from his girlfriend, who is still using, and get serious about treatment. It was a cute human moment in an otherwise serious situation.